Welcome back to the Dan Wheeler Show. How are we all? Are we good? Are we all having a good day? Oh, gang, I had the best end to an evening I've had in a long time. Yesterday ended on such a fucking high, and I am in the mood. I'm in the mood for dancing, romancing. But first, I need my fucking power. Oh! Let's go!
Get it.
3, 2, 1.
Power.
Woo! How we doing, sweetie birdie? How we doing, Rolly?
These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm dealing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, high up the ante, learning licks like John Frusciante, smoking spliffs and popping candy, idolizing Sid and Nancy. Whoa, rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent
I'm
flow.
a bit early
but
today,
life
gang.
went sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will be, but me, I hate to see my mum alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting. Through the walls I heard love dying, so I focused on my... That's what it was. I focused on my... Now let's go back. Let's go back. These kids don't play my shit, I never had a gold plaque. My style is
How are we all,
but
gang?
I
In
swear
the chat,
this ain't
come
a
and say hello.
throwback. I put
You're all
my
very
visions
quiet this
into
morning.
rhythms on a dope track. To understand the place I'm coming from, let's go back. When I was 16, I was a sick teen, I was a victim of my head. I was just 16, up in the kitchen, racking up lines till my nose bled. 16, in an affliction, in an addiction with my dread. I was just 16, I was quite sick then, I was a prick then, I was a pleb, but...
Fuck it.
We're all misguided individuals, life can
suck it.
My cup ain't half full, man, I'm filling up the whole
bucket.
I'll drink my tears so I can drown my sorrow. Sing like I might die tomorrow. Live note for note, I go for broke on every single song I wrote. And every single song I write brings freedom to my
Glocky, what's going on, mate? What do you mean you fell down? Literally or metaphorically?
weary mind, a healing that you'll only find inside an intricate design of kicks and snares and fat bass lines. I flip the script until I find my...
If you're on Rumble, come and say hello.
It is. I
Come and say
focus
hello in
on
the
my...
chat.
Now run the track, run the track. Get it. Get it. Power. Get it.
Oh, gang. That transition was smooth.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne made of bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break down. Murderer, homie, it's the
How we
way
doing,
that I
Glocky?
get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
How we doing, Bachelor?
If you see me on the
How we doing,
corner of my
Rolly?
town, get back, back, back.
How we doing, baby?
Swing for your door on the first
How we doing,
round.
Bachelor?
Tat-tat-tat. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down, yeah. I was born shameless, fighting out in Brighton with the neighbours. Brother, I should wonder what my name is. I was born famous, trendsetter.
What happened, Glocky? What happened?
Shocking like a finger in the anus. I was born wasted, stoned on my brain, brother faded. Writing catchy syllables contagious. I was born courageous, naked and fucking outrageous. With a microphone, I rock stages.
Mike
I jump on the rhythm of rhyme and cyclone. And
Johnny
I pull
Boy's in the
Excalibur right out the
house.
stone. King Punk, the the precision it hits like Stallone.
Pennies
Rocky, keep
in
it
the
cocky, I'll be Al
house.
Capone. I walk alone, sit on
Here
the
they all
office
come.
throne. And if
I was
you
a little
wanna,
bit
I'll deny
early.
it like a mortgage loan. Your daughter's home.
Down
When
to
we
the
staying home
go.
alone,
Condone the bone and eat it like a Toblerone. Bitch.
If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to
Oh,
kill.
can you feel the energy, gang?
I'll sit on my
Can you
throne,
feel
make
it?
the bodies and bones
Can
because
you
I'm meant to
feel it?
live. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer.
Right, gang.
Only it's the way that I get
We're gonna have a little go at this rap again. I think I've got it.
If you see me on the corner of my town,
Get back, back, back.
Murderer. Swing for your jaw in the first round. That tap, tap, tap. Murderer. Homie, it's the way that I
Right,
get
we ready?
down.
We ready?
Yeah.
The bigger the gun, the bigger the fall. The trigger the gun, I clip them all like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I line them up against the wall. I don't mean metaphorically, lyrical bullets. I mean actually fucking killing them. Squeeze the trigger and pull it. Woo!
Splat, how's it going? How's it flowing? My trust, I'm a pro with that. Caesar sewing bad boy. I'm an addict, volcanic, and man is twisted and manic. The rhymes are gifted, god damn it. I push the button, we panic. Breathe, I seize the land, sky, and the seas. It's easy, see me freestyle freely. What man? Yes, I came to rock, man. Drop it like it's hot, fam. Wearing clothes from Marks, fam. God damn, I am a blood sucking titan.
I was a little bit premature, really.
From the street to Brighton, hit you with my right hand, sucker. If you catch me alone, you better stay on my zone because I'm ready to kill. I'll sit on my throne, made the bodies and bones because I'm mentally ill. I'm feeling alive, I got the will to survive, so never test my skill. For goodness sake, man, I'm ready to break, man. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Murderer, if you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer, swing for your jaw in the first round. Tap, tap, tap. Murderer, homie, it's the way that I get down. Whoa, homie, it's the homie. It's
Morning, Dad.
homie, it's the homie, it's the.
Oh, these
It's
transitions
your
are
boy
getting
Black
good.
Pegasus, Chef Premier on the track.
Black P's in the house.
Class is now. in
Oh, we've
session.
got some Black Pegasus news to update you all on.
Facts, fam. Scalp your head with an axe.
Damn.
Lose my mind to track fans. Now I'm getting
Sabines in the
brains.
house.
Came here to clear the waves. Help your ears like hearing aids. Oh shit, flow sick. Probably think
You hearing aids.
through the lens quadruple. Eyeball to the pupil.
Oh, this
No
beat is so
need to
hard.
shoot you. High moral scruple. Who knows the tightest? They came here to blind us. Something smells fishy cause they want to sign us. Tongue spit that roofing style. Cat acting stupid now. You know the drill. You want the crown?
Well, first comes that root canal.
Watch what you say in this game and your dealings. They'll put the medal in mouth with no feelings. Chin up, get respect, put it down, protect your neck. You know the deal, a vet's a vet.
They at your throat to stretch your
It
set.
takes heart to hurt them. Chest keeps on burning. Controversy sells, so they Howard Stern 'em. Not your shoulder to cry on. Not related to die long. Got your back. Watch the traps that they do. They flies on. Bygones, the gov wants to see all your
Hands free.
pythons. They'll take all your arms like
Amputee.
living on the edge. We can tell you love the streets, but don't push the button of the belly of the beast. Caged up like ribs, cause we know you love your hood. Locked down in quads, cause you so misunderstood. I fuck American Idols, let her make my lumber good. Holding my balls is what she carry Underwood. Now she's sitting there on bended knee. You ass out tending to those female tendencies. I'm going ham with the strings that I pull.
I wonder what he meant by throwing hams with the strings that he pulls.
Cab raisers raising calves to compete
With your bull.
tow trucks, cause you taking from the streets.
Megan's in the house.
And
G-Box Day's in the house.
Listen to this track.
Oh, gang, we're having a full reunion. I love it.
Beginning to the end. That's that arm, leg, arm, head. I said I complete the flow.
From head to toe.
The anatomy of Black P.
On you ho. On you ho. On you ho. On you ho.
Welcome back to the show, gang. Welcome back to the show. Oh, what happened last night then? Well, I'll tell you. Thanks for asking. Yesterday on the stream, I know you've all seen it, so this is nothing new. So people who are watching this back, who weren't on the live stream last night, and you missed last night's video on the channel, let me break it down for you. So yesterday there was a moment in that song that I was reacting to, God, it hurts to say it. Well, I don't even know what to do. I had a psychotic break. I had this 3-minute spell of psychosis where my brain just was not working. Right, embarrassed myself incredibly. Like Chip, the whole Chip gate was starters. Right, that was last night was main cause. I mean, as stupid as I can get, that one took the biscuit. I have to say, that one took the bacon. And so I got off the stream last night. I knew it was a moment that was worth clipping, and I could just feel it. I could feel it from your perspective. It was fucking gold. From my perspective, it was fucking hell. like so many people saw it. It was fucking disgusting. Couldn't believe it. Usually those moments only happen when I'm by myself or one or two people like Rayleigh or Sam are with me, so they're like, oh, we understand what's going on here. But to have hundreds of people want to see it, since the live's been over anyway, it was just so I clipped it up. How we doing, Lonnie Bird? Thanks for joining us. Daniel Oakey's in the house. How are you, mate? Oh, yes, gang. We will come on to Ren News in a moment. Bear with me. So I clipped it up last night. Tad Black Pegasus in it. Anyway, about half an hour before the premiere starts at 8 o'clock, he comments. He comments on the video. So let's proper fangirl it. And let me show you what the... he cleared... Shush. Right. Let's fangirl it up a bit. So here we go. Here's the video. And then down here in the comments is the pinned comment. I don't know why that's not at the top. It clearly says pinned. Oh, hold on. You guys can't see it that well. Let me zoom in. There you go. Black P comments and goes, I don't know if I'm sorry means I'm about to get a good review or not, but I'm here for it. Appreciate you. Been checking out your show a bit as of recently. Good stuff. Much love. So straight away, my ego's had a nice little massage. Like straight away, like I'm getting a nice little mutual massage. The video was basically me cocksucking him. He's come back and gone, I really appreciate the blowjob, and give me a nice, well done. That's essentially what's happened. But it was really nice to see the comment come through. I was like, oh, cool. He's gonna watch it. It'll be funny. Hopefully he'll laugh. And you guys all like the comment, which is great. So I gushed a little bit back and I said, oh man, look at you shine, brother. Appreciate the fist bump. I think you'll really enjoy this one, mate. Made a right tit of myself and unpacked your genius bars, put the kettle on and enjoy. Such a bizarre feeling thinking that you've seen my vids. Appreciate the love and hope you've enjoyed. Would love to connect and invite you on the show for a chat if you're game. Peace and love, brother. All right? And he's replied saying, boom, with the fist pump. Anyway, fast forward an hour. The video was half an hour long. So it gets to the point in the video where I just make an absolute tit of myself. Just before then, Black Pegasus joins the live chat while the video is premiering. We all lose our mind. Morning, Ginge. How we doing, mate? We all lose our mind. Zach's in the house. How we doing, dude? We all lose our minds in the chat. Honestly, you should have seen it. It was a nice steady pace, the chat, and then Black P came in and just went... I just spat everywhere. That was unnecessary. And anyway, so we made him feel at home, and it was a nice warm welcome. And then the moment happens in the video, the crescendo, me being an absolute prick. And then 5 minutes of me sitting in this shame and embarrassment, which was lovely. And watching it back, it's so much worse than I thought it was. Like watching the whole build up to it, because I'm feeling so confident. I'm analysing these bars. I'm finding all the double meanings. Black P is in the chat telling me that I'm hitting the nail on the head, but particularly with the complex ones. So I'm feeling like I'm doing it. I feel I'm like, yep, I got this shit locked down. This is what I meant to do. This is why I've got a YouTube channel, analysing lyrics. This is my bag. This is it. I've got it. I found the code. I found the hidden gem. This is where I excel as well. God. So I've got that vibe going on. And then the Ham Gate drops. And then I'm just sat in this stew of and an annoyingly unforgettable moment. I'll remember that one on my deathbed. And then just as I'm dying, just as the light starts to set in and I see the gates and my soul starts to float, hamstrings. That's how it's going to go down. I can tell. So, and then after that, Sam sneakily put in the, because he obviously doesn't know Sam's my girlfriend, so she put in the chat, would love you to go on the show, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So he drops me a DM. I don't want to show the DM because I don't know what his views would be, but he dropped me a message saying, love the show, would love to come on, and I went back, yeah, brilliant, mate. When do you want to do it? And then we just said, we'll just see how schedules go. And I said I'd email him this morning. He sent me his email address. So I'll email him. Well, should we write the email together? Let's write the email together. We'll play a few tracks and we'll write the email together. And then Black Pete's coming on the show. It's all so weird. It's just so weird how like these things are just landing in front of me. It makes no sense. Like, it's just unbelievably easy at the moment. Like it appears to be coming towards me rather than me going to try and find it. Does that make sense? Like I'm just going with the flow. I said this to Rolly last week. We had a nice bath and we went up the road to get some ice, and as we're driving back, I just said to him, like, I'm learning to go with the flow. Like, I kind of understand that universal. I don't. That's what I want to do, but I don't know why I want to do it. the universe, frequency, wave, whatever you want to call it. Like, I just feel like I'm just sat on my surfboard and just enjoying the ride at the moment. It's just beautiful to watch it all unfold and to sit back, and rather than trying to wrestle it, like I put a couple of feelers out the other day to a couple of other artists and I've heard nothing back, and I was like, oh cool, that's right. So rather than historically I would go and wrestle, so to speak, I would go and chase up that lead, I would send another message, I would, because I'd want the interview, I want them to come on the show, I want to see their art, I want to shine my light on them, I want to experience that gift, I want to hear it or see it, whatever the art is. So I put these feelers out and so, just dead ends, and I'm like, okay, now I'm like, cool, fine, just not meant to be. Wrong time, wrong moment, maybe in another time, maybe in another moment. But rather than lose sleep over that dead end, which I historically would do for fucking ages, gang, honestly, particularly if I felt particularly emotionally attached to the art of that individual, like, you know, and I would take it as rejection. I would take it as rejection rather than just wrong time, wrong place. Whereas now it's just like I'm not even putting, well, I suppose I am putting the feelers out, but it doesn't feel like I'm putting the feelers out. Like, that Black Pegasus song was a fucking banger. It deserved the exposure. It deserved the credit. It deserved the analysis. It deserved the gushing. It's a fucking banger. The dude's put a load of time and effort into that. And you can see it. It's a banger. Absolute banger. One bar in particular is in my top 10 bars of all time. I remember it. If I get to the pearly gates and Peter goes, what are the top 10 bars of all time? Black P is one of them I'm reading now. The medal and feelings and metal and fillings. That bar was just unbelievable. And the Vic and Joe and now Black Pegasus. And it just feels like, and Knox, like the Knox inquiry, a fucking email's still down. I can't, I've got the letter, I've printed it out, I've just got to take it to the doctors later to get him to sign it. It's mental, this email issue that I'm having anyway. So I've got a very loose connection with Knox. I've got his email. He said he wanted to come on the show. I don't know if he's replied. So we'll see how that one goes. But it just feels like it's all coming together. Feels like you guys turned up, we all bonded over Ren, and then we've gone into the Reniverse, the Ren universe, And there's just all these people to go and meet and connect and learn from and experience and grow with and shine lights on. And it just, it's like that door behind the Wren door is just all this positivity and beauty. It's crazy. I've never known an artist like it. I've never known an artist like it, where you enter their world, so to speak, through their art. And you go through the door and it's just like glowing with light. Just so much of it. I haven't met a cunt yet. Not one. Just lovely, broken people. Myself included. The broken bit. I wasn't calling myself lovely, although I am. It's the whole Reniverse is an amazing place to be in. It's a lovely place to be in. And full of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. It's amazing. And so that's the Black Pegasus update, gang. That's the Black Pegasus update. There we go. Right, let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat here. I've got a topic for today's live, gang. I've got a topic for today's live. Prime Minister Dan. I'm bringing out a new character. A new comedy character called Prime Minister Dan. I've been working on him for a while now. I haven't decided on a hat yet. So I'll figure the outfit out soon. But I want to give it a go. I'm annoyed with the country. I'm annoyed with the shit show of who's running it and how it's being run. I think I could fix it so fucking simply. So rather than just think it in my head, I thought, well, let's see if I can fix it. So I thought, you guys throw a load of problems at me and I'll see if I can fix it. If I can, I can. If I can't, I'll find someone who can. I don't think a leader has to have all the answers. But I think a good leader needs to be the type of person who can find the answers. That's the qualification of a good leader. As in a prime minister. You know, I don't want a prime minister who can't do his fucking hair. I don't have that problem, right? I don't want a prime minister whose wife is fucking tax fraud. Do you know what I mean? I don't want a prime minister who lies about going to war with weapons of mass destruction. I don't want a prime minister who can barely stand up. I don't want a prime minister who buckles under the pressure of criticism. I don't want a prime minister who is corrupt and all his mates are in on it and they're all becoming stinky fucking rich. I don't want those prime ministers. I don't want them at all. So I think I could do better. So I'm going to mask it in the shape of a comedy character, and I thought we'll have some fun with that later. Right, gang. Ren's new song comes out tonight. It's the dotted disc we've all been waiting for. Is it 6:30 tonight? I think it's 6:30 tonight, gang. 6:30 tonight. So the plan is we will obviously be live streaming that. We'll be ending the show at 3 as planned. Then I'll be back at 6. And then we'll do an hour and a bit. We'll do a little warm up for Ren's song. We'll stream Ren's song. We'll listen on the way through. I'll download it. We'll analyse it. And then I'll clip it up and get it out that night. I want to try and be the first to react to get the video up. So what we're going to do, gang, I need someone to remind me. Who wants to be Roly, mate? Roly, can you remind me at this one at 6, please, mate? I need to turn on my recording. OBS gives me the option to record from the source before it gets streamed. That means there's going to be no stuttering or anything. So I need to turn that on before the Ren bit, so that as soon as the Ren bit's over, I stop recording. I put it in my editing thing. I make it look sexy, and we'll get it up. And I want to get it up. I want to get that first one. Tonight's the night game where we get the first reaction. Nobody. I'm telling you now. Look me in the eyes. Look how serious I am for a second. Nobody is faster at me than editing. I don't know what happened there. I will edit that up and get that up so fucking quick. As I will do on the stream. I'll get it up. Now my upload speed might let me down. That's the only weak link in this chain. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Right, gang. A little Ren track as a filler. If you, we only have one song left for today, I believe. One song left by Penny. donated by Jukebox Dave, which is Token Code Red. That's coming up in a second. I'm going to spoil with a Ren track, but we need some more music, gang. Do your thing. You know what to do.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Ren.
Hello, mate.
I don't really know how to start this letter.
It takes time.
Fuck it. Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awakened dreams. I know I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue. I promise I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to. Like, is there meaning to this state of short existence? My existential thoughts show hope there are, cause I'm resistant to thinking that there won't be something better in the distance. And God, is there an afterlife where pain is non-existent? If you're up there, God, do you sit upon a throne? Or are you a humble soul wearing sandals and tattered clothes? Do you mingle with the people like an equal? Then on Sundays just kick back and chill and put your feet up? Did I really choose this life that I'm living now? Will my sins be forgiven if I speak them out? I won't lie to you, God, if there is a heaven, I really hope I get there, cause for real it sounds like heaven.
Zach's work just caught on fire. Jesus, what happened, mate?
Reading past the lines, I just let go. Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain.
Dear God, why do people kill each other in your name? Is it really what you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral values they're given. What is right and what is wrong? Am I a sinner if I don't comply with everything that Moses said, or is that dumb? And why do people disguise hatred in your name? Homophobia, a history of violent wars and causing pain. High priests in the tower stacking riches, women burnt at the stakes called witches. In the name of God,
Zach, that was it, mate. I actually flew to... Oh, God, you're America, aren't you? Yeah, Heath is Australian. You're America. I flew to America. Sounds so convincing. Set your work on fire just so you could come and watch the show, mate. But I'm glad you're here.
Zeus, Jesus, people claiming lives justified by your allegiance. I think it's more complex.
Where's Mama? Has anyone seen Mama this week? Haven't seen her at all.
And good versus evil. I think that there's both darkness and light inside people. Through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side you're with.
Reading past the line.
Penny says, can I run Australia too? Yeah, fuck it, mate. If I'm going to do one, I might as well do 2 or 3, right?
I just let go. Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin.
Oh, it's 7:30 tonight. Well done, gang. 7:30. I'm pretty sure I saw 6:30 this morning. Are you guys trolling me again? I remember last time. I remember not to fall for this, gang. You all told me the wrong time last time. Hold on, I'm just going to check first hand. 7:30. Oh, okay, I'll let you off. There's 162 people waiting. 162 people waiting. And it's not up for another 8 hours. Wow. Oh, those are some hardcore fans. I've just put it on the background, so it's now 163.
So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo.
So I'll be back at 7 till 8. That will be the 7 till 8, and I'll leave the stream on while I'm editing and stuff, so you can see all that jazz. If it's remotely interesting, and I'm going to go for the first title. So, Heath, mate, Heath and Penny, you guys might be able to help me out here, because it's no, it's the opposite. It's later in Australia now, isn't it? How can I find out whether or not? How can I find out if I'm the first, so to speak? Is there a way to find that out?
They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain.
So is it ignorant to claim that we know what you want? And if I fast for the Sabbath, is that what you want? Or is tradition just superstition, religion, a human vision just crafted out of people's ambition? Listen, I knew a girl that lost a baby before it was born. What's the purpose of that, God? What is it for? Why did my best friends die before I hit 25? Is it because there's something better in
How we doing, Daniel Oaksley? How we doing, mate?
the afterlife? God, I've been feeling suicidal lately. Mental health is worsening, it feels like it might break me. If you're watching, you know that I've been strong. But God, how much longer do I have to hold on? Please just give me some solace. so that I know you've got my back. Please, just give me.
Dan Zdinko. What are you doing, mate? Appreciate you, buddy. Black Pegasus as Flombama. Free the Weed. Black Pegasus Mushy Peas. Ren Genesis parody. Oh, okay, cool. Revenge. Featuring Black Pegasus. Ian Taylor. Black Panda, Black Pegasus. Black Pegasus Pop Rocks feature. This is the Dan's mate. Well, I've got to teach you how to use commas properly. Jesus. Not commas, hyphens. I don't even know what I'm talking
Some
about.
relief.
Thank you,
God,
mate.
Is that too much to ask?
Right, gang, we're gonna do a stream delay test, if you don't mind. As soon as hold on, does this song start with a noise?
I think I'm a...
Yes, right, gang. As soon as you hear the song play, I'm gonna press spacebar. It's gonna play the track. As soon as you hear the sound of the video, I want you to spam the comments, please. Okay, let me get a timer up here. Hold on. Timer. Clock. There we go. All right, let's get the clock. Timer. Okay. Stopwatch. That's what we want. All right, let's get the stopwatch on here. Right. Right, are you ready, gang? Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm a role model to anyone who asks. Teacher think I'm cheating and she kicked me out of class. Daddy think I'm grown up and I'm really kicking ass.
How are you,
Mommy
Laura?
think I'm baby and I really need a nap. Grandma think I'm a good boy and I'm witty when I rap, but she don't know what the fuck I'm saying. She can hear me, I'm too fast, and if she found out what I was saying, she would whip me on my ass and she would probably fall to the ground with a mini heart attack. Fans think I'm
Okay, we're on a 15-second delay. 16-second delay. Thanks, Daniel Oaksley, mate. Appreciate it. That's not too bad. 15 seconds. We can work with 15 seconds, gang.
talented and nifty with the craft. Haters think I'm corny and I'm cringy and I'm trash. Labels think I'm selfish and I'm stingy with the cash. I think they don't like me, they can kiss me on my ass. Sister think I'm preoccupied, she miss me way too bad, but she don't wanna give me a call cause I'm too busy doing raps, doing tracks, doing shows,
Thanks,
doing
gang.
holes from the back, doing this, doing that, doing great, doing bad. Hey, tell them I get the
I think there's different delays for different countries because Daniel was really quick and then everyone else came about 10 seconds later. Or maybe that's just the chat delay. Ah, interesting.
remedy in a potion. I just taught myself how to better breathe
How
in
about
the
it,
ocean.
Jack?
I be swimming through with the melody in a flow shit. When I pull up all of the enemy, they go, oh shit. Everything I do is dark and intentionally took emotion. Then I be taking it hard, it's a felony for emotion. I do it all for the art, but I presently got impulsion. Profit, pussy, power, I definitely am indulgent. Definitely took my focus, definitely is the show. It's definitely lied to you, it's definitely not the motive. Definitely knows the rapper.
I hope you feel better soon, Laura, mate.
Do always study my flows and
Zach
acting like they don't know me, they definitely
Kowalski!
wouldn't stole it. Fighting my shit.
How we doing,
like
Heath,
tight
mate?
bitch. You would owe me quite a bag if I patented that shit. Rapping ass kid with an ugly demeanor like fuck my teachers. Now I fuck my teachers. I don't bust my heater. I'm a young mind reader. I can tell you a bitch, I ain't a tough guy either. I was just a little boy with a plus size feature. I don't ever get touched. I don't trust my preacher. Nuts hang low till they touch my sneakers. My socks on Ralph and my boxes on Tom. Yeah, they told me that I got it all wrong. Yeah, I can't hear you. La 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 la. Need some money for my daddy and a lot for my mom. Got the pressure on my shoulders, but I'm walking all calm. I think on the spotlight make me wanna cause harm. So it's always on site. That is not a .com. Not to call me commercially. Y'all take longer to worship me. I'll be all in a murder scene. Calling call for security. Y'all don't want to encourage me. I'ma follow the person who causing all in the murders like Holocaust to Germany. Y'all imposters are irking me. Costume on like you're working at Comic Con of the circus, but I'm the opposite. Heard of me? I'm the guy to fuck you up, then walk you off to emergency just to impersonate as the doctor prompting his surgery. Knuckle up to maturity, toughen up to authority. I don't wanna kill all of them, just a fucking majority. Run them up on the orderly, motherfuckers ignoring me. I might even be wearing a button up to it formally known as kitty with no class, kitty with no bitches, kitty with no cash. Kitty was so sad, give him a Prozac, but he never took it. Now we act kinda Prozac. Now he's a no-nag, giving out toe tags. Fuck a cosign, I'm too cold for the collab. Who will oppose that? I need to know that. This was a bullet if you got nowhere to blow at. Y'all softer than a cookie though. If it means war, I'll be following the bullet holes. Fuck you mean I shouldn't go? You know what they say, right? Better safe than sorry, better sorry than a pussy though. All of y'all softer than a Tootsie Roll. If that costs a pretty penny, my shit gon' be beautiful. I'ma do it all alone, but if I hit the jackpot, I'ma thank God. Like hallelujah, ho. Yeah, hallelujah, ho. I just hit the jackpot. Hallelujah, ho. I was always yelling and sucking on a titty as a 2-year-old. Ain't shit changed, that's beautiful. Hallelujah, ho. How the fuck you do it, ho? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just planning out your funeral. I said I'ma kill him in the studio, and they said over my dead body. I said, boy, that's doable. Y'all sweeter than a sweet potato. I know they depressed like every time I see a hater. Fighting with yourself for I can be the mediator. Shut your fucking mouth and maybe try to feed it later. Maybe try to get inspired instead of all the jealous anger. Maybe try to save a little instead of spending all your paper. Maybe try to buy a crib instead of living in a trailer. Maybe try to pull a chick instead of trying to pull a favor. Y'all softer than a chia pet. Pussy like a cheetah girl. I hope you don't PMS. I hope it won't be a mess. I know that you'll see him next. I know that you dream about me. Wonder if you pee a bed. Wonder when I'm gonna put my feet up on your seat and desk. Wanna kick me out? Now that ain't the way to treat a guest. I am not an old head. I am not a new head. I am just a cold red. Cold red.
Gang, we've got a Black Pegasus marathon about to come up from Danza Dinko. Right, Danza, what I now need to do, mate, because... Oh, no, it can't be an official gauntlet because of all the same artist. Oh, that would have been... I wonder if we could do 2 gauntlets. Because, look. These are the one question we need to ask ourselves is, Black Pegasus got the potential to go on the guitar? Gang, in the comments, what do you think? Do you think Black P has got what it takes to go on the guitar? We've heard a few tracks. Now, like I said yesterday, there was one song I didn't really like, but it was still a banger. I was very clear to state that the track was a banger. The lyrics and the cadence and the complexity was still great in that song. I just didn't like one of the particular, the race part in it, but that's just my issue. The song itself was a banger. His verse on the Ian Taylor track was great. And we heard The Anatomy of Black P last night. Incredible song. Up there. It's a brilliant song. So the question is, we've now got 5 back-to-back with Black Pegasus. We have heard one of them, though. We have heard... Is it Revenge? I think it's Revenge we've heard. Yeah, Revenge is the Ian Taylor track. But we've got 4 here that I definitely haven't heard. Pop Rocks, Black Panda, Mushy Peas. Oh, is that a Black Panda, Black Pegasus song? Yeah, it is. Okay, which I think is more of a parody track. And then we've got Free the Weed. Oh, that could be right up my street. Well done, Danza. So this will take us up to 7, which means, so if we do these 7, if we do these 4 and they're bangers, we add it to the other 3 that were bangers. That makes it 7. That means 3 more Black Pegasus tracks that are bangers. He goes on the guitar with Ren and everyone else. Knox. Dan, give me a hand with my hamstring, Jarvis. Right, where's the block button? Someone block Jarvis. Get him out. I'm only joking, obviously. Penny says, would love to see Token and Ren do a song together. Amen. John says, Dan, if you want to be the first with your Ren video, you need to keep it as short as possible. Almost everyone does short videos with little to no breakdown. Well, what the fuck is the point in that, John? I completely agree with you. That's exactly what they do. Right. So how do we get around that one? How about if I film some generic statements like this, for example, ready? Just like this. Oh, that is an incredible bar, Ren. Amazing, Ren. The complexity and the way those syllables rhymed up, amazing. Right, we do 10 of them. Right, we pre-record them. We just let the song stream. I put a couple of facial expressions. I edit those little bits in straight away. Up. That could be funny as fuck. Yeah, that could be funny as fuck. I'm almost inclined to do it out of the irony of it. It could be really funny. Right. That could be really funny. Right. Free the Weed. Black Pegasus. Danza Dinko, appreciate the support, mate. You're supporting the channel a lot lately, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Right. We need a Danza button, don't we? Hold on. Right. World exclusive. Boobies. This is the space time. Right. Space time's on hold for a bit, so we'll get rid of space time. Right, what's the jingle going to be, Dan? So that's the question. It's Danza Dinko, have a Danza Dinko day old time. How about that? It's Danza Dinko, have a Danza Dinko day old time. That'll do. Just call me the jingle maker. Right. Do I need to react to these? Danza, question. Do I need to react to these? Are these reaction-worthy tracks, or are we just letting them play? Have I got to work on a Friday? That's what I'm asking. This bit's not work, and this bit's really natural and easy. But have I got to work? Have I got to actually record a reaction to these songs? Well, let's let the song do it. Let me determine from the song. How weird that this song, the theme of today's live is me doing something very similar to that in the comedy stream. That's very funny. Tweety Bird saying, "Go genuine, Dan." All right then. All right. So is the suggestion then we do a mini review? Why don't I do this? Why don't we do the mini review? Get that out straight away, and then we'll come back and we'll do a full in-depth dive. That's what we do. We keep it real, right?
There they go on the block again.
Morning, Wilsey.
All they want to do is breathe oxygen. For a little green, they'll box you in. Don't let them throw
Morning,
away the key
Stephanie.
and lock you in. No, how you gonna say that wasn't allowed? Now all of Colorado got them puffing that loud. Got me speaking, touching the crowd. Got them being something and proud. Well, let them do what works the best. Rather see them grow than work the meth. Rather see them smoke, no Percocets. Gotta get the seeds, no birth defects. So wake them up, shake them up. Everybody in the game just to make a buck.
This is a great track. This is already great. Ginge says, Dan, can I suggest we all watch Black Pegasus Rent-A-View before he comes on the stream? That's a fantastic idea, mate. Yeah, I have already seen it, but we'll definitely watch it again.
Beat is up, they break them up, lace them up, and they keep it on the low till the cake is up. Lock you up, they know they can't. It's not a crime when you smoke a plant. Gotta tell them this till I blow the amps. Represent the people and they know the champ. Blow Obama. I'm a different type. I grip the mic with strength of a pit that bites. I fit the hype, no kryptonite. Live your life, third eyesight right is your gift, your right to get.
What did he just say about the third eyesight?
Hit the bites, I fit the hype, no kryptonite. Live your life, third eyesight right is your gift, your right to get.
Has Black P had a spiritual awakening?
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get.
Preach!
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get.
Preach!
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime.
I'm a fighter with a joint and a lighter, so I stay on point when I fire. I'm a trotter, roll like a grinder. I'm a rhymer, I don't need a reminder. Hit the green like a tiger, smoking on the kind, but moving so slow, wanna time ya. Keep a low pro, make it hard to find you. Fuck the po-po, they just wanna find you. What I wanna see me locked up like a criminal when I'm
This guy's got great bars.
supposed to be free, I'm free. Let me know the next time a pothead gets so high that he OD. If a girl from a sea, can it be a good thing for all the people in need? The people it feed, the people believe. It ain't a problem with me, nobody care if you're gonna smoke weed. In my own home, gonna do what I gotta do. You don't know what a nigga been going through. Leave me alone, gonna stay true to my crew. Cares what we do, cause we don't bother you. And can't nobody walk in my shoes. Can't nobody play me a fool when I'm breaking the news. I'ma get high, but you can get a clue. I'ma do me with the freedom to choose.
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes.
It's amazing how much he does look like Obama.
Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes.
When he does the big smile in that suit, he looks exactly like Obama did when he first went into president.
Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get.
I think it's the haircut.
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime. I'm a hippie little dude getting wasted. I don't need no chemical medication. I'm a wreck
recreational patient. Ain't no telling what the time when I'm blazing the basement. I just wanna be me, be free. Why don't they ever let us be? People getting locked up for selling weed, and they throw away the key like it's a felony. Back in the day, they harassed my parents, but you never gon' see me embarrassed. Born and raised, I'm living humble life, and it's all that I know, so I roll the dice. Call the SWAT team, call the feds. Cultivation of the weed took away my friends. How long is it gone, man? That depends. But when they let us all out, we right back again. It's not coke, it's not meth, but it's known to cure cancer and help you rest. Comes from the earth and it's so fresh. How can you blame us? We got the best. Nighttime smoker, I'll never switch. Mary J every day, she's my bottom bitch. I smoke a lot of it, slowing down. I still wanna get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get.
Preach.
Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get. Don't believe the lies, open up your eyes. Marijuana's not a crime, let the people get.
Give me some of that Rona. Bro, that looks fire. Is that like fish and chips with
That's
guacamole?
what I was trying to figure out.
That looks fuego.
Honestly, that's
and
why
I'm so hungry right now, to be real.
I remember watching this.
I'm going to bring it back just to look at it. All right, you guys, now...
this was at the start of the Ren interview, wasn't it? Look at his fucking wig.
I'm from America, where people they eat Chipotle, but I'm feeling like Ren. I want fish, chips, and guacamole. Hello, C, I'm black to the Pegasus. Some rappers bit my 16s before Sega Genesis. More than 16 bit my style and my rhetoric, so I'm here to sit them down, teach them a little etiquette. Now back to these avocados that I love eating. Give them onions, give them spice, give cilantro, give them seasoning. Give a little bit of lime, give a little bit of time, dip aside, give a little bit of try. It's a riddle when I'm...
It's really good. As a parody, it's really good. He's matched in the tempo bits and the mannerisms and everything.
Give them seasoning. Give a little bit of lime, give a little bit of time, dip aside, give a little bit of try. It's a riddle when I'm hot, does it get a little dry? So I'll dip the middle with a fry. Holy shit, I love fish and chips. Add guacamole, this could be my new favorite dish. The moment I saw Ren eating that green substance, I thought to myself, damn, that looks scrumptious.
Bruh, that's not guacamole. That's mushy peas.
Oh, hell no. Please. Bro, I swear to God, I saw Ren dip a fry from his fish and chips into guacamole. There's no way. What are you talking about, peas? I hate peas, to be honest with you guys. I can't stand peas. You're trying to tell me they mush peas up and serve it with fish and chips? What the?
Oh, very good. Very, very good. Very good. Oh, I can't wait until we do some parodies. I can't wait. We'll get there, gang. We'll get there. I've got many an idea for a parody video. A lot to do with Eminem and Kid Moore. We'll get there. We'll get there. I fucking love that. I think that's it's a great parody. Revenge.
We'd like to say this is a story, but it's not. This is real life, brought to you by Ian Taylor and Black Pegasus. Something intimate, close to our hearts. Check it.
It's got a great hook, this one. Right, while this plays, gang, I'm going to try and fix my microphone, so bear with me.
I'ma start with that one chick throwing shade on my name on the Facebook front end like I'm the type of guy that'll teach to come in. Some bitch have a sucking on my drumstick. That ain't me. But I guess you thought so. It ain't my fault that you left my heart broke. Ain't my fault you're a slut who's got no goals or ambition.
Every time I hear Ian Taylor, I'm reminded of just how fucking great he is.
You ain't hot, ho. You hang out with strippers, you say you're an angel. Party all night, getting high with strange folks. Won't say names, I don't got no angle. I just hate you deeply, bitch, you'll strangle every last breath right out of your breast. Look in your eyes and then laugh when you're dead. Cut up your neck till I rip off your head and then pin it on up on your family's fence. I'm an asshole, douchebag, hateful kid. That's all on you, cause you made me this. I was nice, I was kind, you'll pay for this. Take a look at this monster. Austerity. That's you, that's your creation. Now I'm not gonna front like I was blameless. I ain't said one word about our relations until right now. Bringing out the hatred, digging out the pages that I wrote upon. Every time you yell, I done wrote a song. I never released it, out of respect. Now that it's gone, I'm leaving your ass wrecked. The only thing good about you is the sex. The only thing making me sad or upset is all of these people believe what you said. Now that you're gone, I can finally rest. Secondly, let's talk about how I never really had my father around. How I never gotta make my father proud. How I know you should slap my mom around. I hate you with everything inside of me. I hate you. I said it twice cause you're thick-headed. With every song I'll discredit anyone who's friends with you. One day I'll make you tell the truth and I'll call you out on the daily news and then beat your ass on pay-per-view. And I mean that. This ain't mean rap, this is me, Matt, telling you if you show your face anywhere in state, then I'ma beat you fucking senseless, dude. Makes sense to you? Is there anyone you've ever gave effort to? Is the only thing you care about revenue? Take 'em on the court, telling all your friends we got bomb report. That ain't true, nah, no it's not. Is your head stuck with too much blowing snot when you're going out to that parking lot with a prostitute to stroke you off? I'm so angry on the daily, and nothing will ever change me. You were the baby, my little sister. I wonder if you even miss her. You left her and got a new wife, got a new life. You don't deserve it, you villainous swine, living a lie. You ought to be truthful, I wish you would die. Because evil people don't hurt me so bad. Mama's broken.
Check.
My heart is so sad.
Why do the people we love always hurt us the most? I swear the deepest of cuts come from the people this close. You were closer than kin. We were more than just friends. We were inseparable always from beginning to end. But I watched it all change when I started to blow. You became a whole different person when I started to grow. All you wanted was chips. All I wanted was this music, my family. All you wanted was chicks. You were in love with the fame. I was in love with the game. You would lie to our close friends just for personal gain. For the gang you would bang, then you put it on G. You cheated on your girl and tried to put it on me. At some point I loved you more than myself, but I was wrong, mistaking you for somebody else. I needed some help for all these levels I see, to realize the enemy is just the devil in me. Damn.
Evil people don't hurt me so bad. Mama's broken. My heart feels
Well, I fucked this right up.
sad.
They say forgive and forget.
that ain't always possible. Other people affect you. Sometimes that effect ain't positive. In the end, all you can do is learn to love yourself. Learn to embrace both the darkness and the light. Remember that nobody is perfect, and always consider forgiveness. But never be afraid to cut a motherfucker out.
We're almost there.
Black Panther.
So the first thing you might want to say to my African American brothers and sisters is that the vaccine that you're going to be taking was developed by an African American woman. And that is just a fact.
To make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions.
Yo, I sit back to write another sick track. The words I pen would make the average wrist snap. I spit facts, these cats are here to distract. 5-on-1 against me is a mismatch. Pro athletes selling Sprite and Big Macs. You don't think obesity gonna hit blacks? You don't think diabetes is a big stat? Now the Rona affecting us, you get that? Bill Gates says black and brown need to get vaxxed. I'm over here like, damn, you see the impact? Yeah, you celebrities to influence, promote agendas, that's what they've been doing. Can't speak your mind on Facebook, it's been ruined. But you can kill and do drugs within music? Crazy, they say information can harm us, but the fact checker is funded by Big Pharma. At this point, I can't even believe in karmas. At this point, how can none of these things alarm us? They say it's all conspiracy theory, but all the lies and hoopla is making me weary. It's eerie, the game of life isn't to spectate. I create my destiny, I had to check fate. Squares across the board, you know it's checkmate. I got the nastiest flow without the menstruate. Damn, they keep on telling us lies. Wearing masks out in public gonna save a few lives. Like the government never cared if somebody dies. The science say they work. Yeah, what a surprise. You know what works? Sunlight and exercise. Supplements and meals without the extra fries. Good sleep, less stress.
He's spitting nothing but facts.
Wonder who's wise? It'll do more than a cloth that's under your eyes. You gotta do what you want. I don't even care. I just want my rights to make decisions here. I don't want the vax or a mask to wear. They say my body, my choice. I guess what's fair is fair. They're all hypocrites. They say my body, my choice. But when it comes to the vaccine, they don't want you to have a choice. When it comes to the mask, they don't want you to have a choice. Do you think it's coincidence? The first person in America to get the COVID-19 vaccine was a black woman? Do you think all this black pander is a coincidence? Do you think all these celebrities in entertainment and music being black, pushing unhealthy lifestyles is a coincidence? Then you have food deserts in poverty-stricken areas. Do you think this is all coincidence? Do you think Hank Aaron, the home run king, dying 2 weeks after his COVID vaccine is coincidence? Well, if you think that, I got some great stuff to sell you.
I think that could be my favourite song. Nothing but facts being spat in that. Nothing but facts being spat in that. Pop Rocks. Well, we have 4 out of 4 bangers. That much is evident.
You ain't even in my league. I'm never feeling the fatigue. You ain't even in my league. You never messing with the team.
Ride with a nigga, slide with a nigga. When I get up on the stage, they gon' vibe with a nigga. Ooh, fly to the center, fly when I enter. Everybody wanna see the other side of a winner. Ooh, oh mijito, necesito. I know you wanna rhyme, but your flow's poquito. Hold the titos, no mosquitos. They sucking all the blood to the soul's finito. Damn, you are not ill. I get the money and I kept it real. You sold your soul for the massive appeal, and I kept it a buck. Now the bucket's a meal. Yeah, and I'm finna get a stack. It's a little bit of this, it's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of punk, it's a little bit of rap. I'm a light-skinned dude from the middle of the map. Ooh. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Hot box, top block with a leader with a hopscotch. Hot box in the middle of a montage. Pop off, talk to me like I'm my boss. In the clouds like Bob Ross. Crisscross in the industry like Jim Dupree. See my sickness is the sin you see. I get super open off the drum like it's antihistamine. Doge holder, flow roaster, them equivalent of comb over. This is my house, homeowner. You a broke donor. Give it away like you never was a dope holder. No dose when you flow joker. Low pro when I'm stone sober. I just need me a cold shoulder. That'll give me the cold holder. To be popping off rocks over top of the slow rollers. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Yeah.
Right, gang, we're moving on to the next feature in a minute, which is going to be the Prime Minister Dan parody type feature. I'm just going to roll with it. But what I want you to do, gang, in the comments, give me a world problem. Sorry, give me a UK problem. A problem the UK has. I know not a lot of you are from the UK. But from the outsider's perspective, what's a problem the UK has or does or that you see present? From a UK massive, what is a problem the UK has that you're sick and tired of, that you fucking hate? Tell me the problem. In the comments.
Ain't no one stopping it. I need acknowledgement, not overconfidently with astonishment. Skipped on the cottages, rich with the collagen. I am too dominant. Sugar Ray Robinson away. Let me pause for the photo. Paparazzi waiting at my door like the popo. Hoes always come back like a yo-yo. Fill 'em with my sugar sweet syrup like a Rolo. This ain't a game, I don't play ho. Gang down, rock stick together like Play-Doh. I'll never switch up as you watch the fame grow. But I only rob winners cause that's how the game go. Gotta get it right now, it won't happen overnight. Never put the mic down till I get my money right. Got a lot of haters mad cause I'm in the limelight. Hope they pull up to my show, I came looking for a fight. Yeah, it's Vox out, bitch. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it. Ain't no one stopping it. I'ma lean, I'ma rock with it.
It's a great track. As far as hip hop goes, that's a banger. I was nodding all the way through it. I absolutely love that one. Those three-wheeled motorbike trike thingies, they are so fucking fast. There's one in the UK called the Atom. Unbelievably fast. Right, gang, I have found a website. We're going to move on to the Prime Minister Dan feature. Now, it's a bit. Let me explain the feature. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek. I'm going to come from it from a tongue-in-cheek perspective. But what I also want to do is tackle some genuine, serious points, because I think I've got some genuine, serious answers. And I think I've got some genuine, serious solutions that would benefit the vast majority of people, which is what we need. Because at the moment, the processes, the procedures, the laws, the rules that are in place don't benefit everybody. They benefit a pocket of people. And it's infuriating. So we're going to try to have a bit of fun about a serious thing. So I found this website. This is the ONS.gov website, .uk. And this is the, throughout the period of 26th of October to the 6th of November 2022, so this is last year, so relevant, based on adults in Great Britain. When asked about the issues facing the UK today, 93% of adults reported the cost of living as an important issue. Other issues frequently reported as important included the NHS, the economy, and climate change. Right. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, they've got it in a graph. So what I thought we'll do is we'll go through your comments and we'll just tackle each one of these points. Nice and simple. Cost of living, a lot of you put a cost of living in here. Let's go through some of these comments. Here's one. I'm not there. That's one problem, says John. Come over, John. Laura says, elderly and disabled left to rot watching TV 24/7. Brilliant. So which one? That would come under housing, I would imagine, right? Yeah, I would imagine that would come under the housing bracket. Probably the NHS bracket as well. So we'll touch on that one, Laura. Cost of living inflation. How would you solve it? Fantastic, Mike. I've got the easiest solution for that. Not able to eat swans for Christmas. I think they would be amazing. I think they would be amazing as well. Imagine how many people a swan would feed. But I'm also pro-life, pro-animal life. Anyway. Right, gang, let's dive into it. So should we go for bottom up? Or should we go top down? In the comments, gang. Bottom up or top down? The cost of living one is the easiest one. The easiest one to fix. Immediately, overnight. Could fix that overnight, easily. Well, let's tackle that one first of all, right? Cost of living, right? Everyone's struggling for money. We're the salary, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a good start. I should probably caveat though. I've got all the solutions, but I'm not very articulate. People's wages aren't going up at the same rate in which the cost of living is going up. There's a disproportionate ratio there. There's a big gap. We have a pandemic of poverty here in the UK now. Now, if we were to compare our poverty to the poverty of other countries, I don't think it would be a fair comparison. But we certainly have dire places in the UK that are poverty-stricken. People are struggling to eat. People are literally living on the streets. We have a drug pandemic. We have an addiction pandemic. We have a mental health pandemic that's going on in the UK, right? And a lot of it is all interlinked, right? So if you fix one of the major ones, it'll have a positive knock-on effect, I believe. But first and foremost, as soon as I was to get into office, the first thing I would do is legalise all drugs. Immediately. Done. I'd create a system of factories to grow heroin, poppies, to grow marijuana, to grow cocoa leaves, cocaine, for meth, for crack, for smack. I know a lot of these are the same words. But every single street drug you could think of, I would legalise immediately, right? Clean it I clean it up and then legalise it. Clean it up so get a load of jobs into the economy straight away. So the thousands of jobs, production line, manufacturing, delivery, dispensary, doctors, nurses, scientists, like thousands of jobs that would explode the economy. Thousands of jobs. You'd have major distribution centres all over the UK of these clean, legal drugs, medicine, as I think we should rebrand it, because putting a heroin addict in prison, putting a heroin addict on the streets isn't solving the solution. Give that heroin addict access to clean medicine, clean needles, clean syringes, clean foil wraps, clean everything. So it's not dirty, it's not going to kill you per se. Right, a heroin addict is very educated in terms of the dose that they need, particularly an established heroin addict. There needs to be an education process in terms of dosing, in terms of frequency, in terms of, and a whole process to help people get clean. That's the first thing, right? But you can't get people clean all the time they're hooked on the drugs. So you make the drugs accessible, you make the drugs clean, and then you tax it, right? Heroin addicts are going to pay for it anyway. They're going to pay the market price down the back streets. Trust me. They've got the money to go and get it. But at the moment, when you get into a dire straits with addiction, you resort to crime, theft, breaking and entering, as well as other things, prostitution, etc., etc. So all of those knock-on effects would be zeroed if you could make it clean, accessible, and affordable. First and foremost, crime rate would plummet. Drug dealers would disappear. Gangs would disappear. They'd have nothing to sell. Street crime would diminish dramatically. Hospital beds would, overdoses would be non-existent. We need an educational system to teach people about the different types of medicines there are, how to use them, when to use them, alternative uses instead, like therapy, cold water therapy, group therapy, as well as many animal therapy. There's so many other different forms of therapy, right? And then you've got therapy with psychedelics, mushrooms, DMT, LSD, ecstasy, MDMA. These have all got mental health benefits when used in the right application, under the right situation, guided by the right people. LSD in particular, dramatic improvements in mental health. Dramatic PTSD, depression, anxiety, dramatic. Indigenous cultures have been using it for centuries, and it works brilliantly. There is no depression and anxiety in an indigenous in an indigenous village. Doesn't exist. They've got the solutions for all of it, and it comes from the earth. So at the moment, we have a pandemic where people are buying cocaine off the streets that's mixed with fentanyl and overdosing. They're buying heroin on the streets mixed with fentanyl and overdosing. Where does the fentanyl come from? Big Pharma. Who are they selling it to? The fucking drug dealers. It's fucked. So get rid of all that shit. Legalize it, tax it, and immediately the tax revenue that would come from that would be so vast and so much income, the UK would be the richest country in the world. Within a year or two. Crime rates would reduce, suicide rates would reduce, mental health would reduce. A big part of the mental health issue with addiction is getting the medicine. There's a stress, there's an anxiety, there's a financial obligation. There's you're dealing with not nice people. You're dealing with people that want to hurt you, want to harm you, want to fuck you over. It's toxic as fuck. Oh, the whole system is. The whole system of addiction is toxic. We need to handle it with love and empathy and sympathy and compassion, and understand that at the root of it, a heroin addict is no less of a person than you or I. A smack addict is no less of a person than you and I. I'm a coke addict. I'm no less of a person than you and I. You're probably an alcoholic and or a painkiller addict and or a cocaine addict and or a weed addict and or a phone addict and or at the root cause of that addiction cloud is trauma. Trauma here, and it goes out like that. So if we can address the trauma, so in combination of legalizing, cleaning up and taxing all the medicine that's available, you then also, you could almost treat it like a conscription. Everybody has to have therapy. We have to bring back a community environment. We have to embrace our elders and give them far more respect than we currently do. I'm with Laura here. The way we treat the elderly is fucking outrageous, abysmal. It's horrendous. It's criminal. It's to let an old person who has contributed to society, who has been a pinnacle person in a community, be left to sit in a chair in a community home and be fed 3 shitty meals with no physical therapy, with no emotional engagement, with no intellectual engagement, with no stimulation other than a TV. It's worse than what you would put a criminal in a cell. It's like we've given up on old people. It's like we've gone, okay, we've used them now. Okay, I'm just going to put them in the corner. That's the mindset of the UK right now, and I think it's fucking outrageous. The amount of knowledge that old people have, the amount of wisdom, the amount of advice, the amount of guidance, the amount of compassion, the amount of this, it's vast, but they're left to rot in a room, which costs thousands. And the ones that don't cost thousands are glorified prisons with set meal times, set walking times, set visitor times, set sleep time, set medicine. It's prison. They're not allowed to leave without guidance. It's prison. They're sedated if they become a little bit too emotional. It's prison. The state retirement homes and the state retirement facilities, I'm going to say retirement, I mean old people's homes, etc. It's fucking outrageous. So that one needs to fucking change. Right, that's what I would do. Right, let's see what you guys... Dan, you're fucking crazy legalizing drugs. Let's see what you guys think about that one. All of the problems are easily fixed. Take all the thousands of pounds off the government wages and give them to minimum wages. Yeah, just the tax of drugs would fix everything. Look at alcohol. Look how much money the government make from alcohol. The only reason why alcohol is legal is because the government can tax it. Right? They're just too stupid or ignorant or naive or whatever the negative is to look at marijuana and go, oh, well, it's a herb. It's a plant that grows out of the ground that people also enjoy, like tobacco. Yes, there are health risks, like with all of them. Do you know what the health risks of alcohol are? Death. Slow, agonizing, poisonous death. That's alcohol. But the government are like, yeah, drink it. Just give me half of it. That's what the government are. That's what the government literally do. Go, yeah, drink as much as you want. Yeah, as much as you want. But I want half the money. That's the government. That's the government that we have at the moment. Same with cigarettes. Yeah, we know it'll give you lung cancer. Oh, yeah. We'll put it on the fucking packet, mate. We'll print it in big... We'll take the branding of the cigarette away and we'll put in big black letters across the front of it. You will fucking die if you smoke this. Because we've laced it with chemicals so it stays alight for your addiction. You will fucking die if you smoke this. £10 a pack. It's fucking outrageous. Imagine that. Our government are the type of people who are voluntarily giving us shit to kill us only if we can take half of it. And I'm like, no. Clean up the